So I sit down at the piano, first chords I play. Okay, so I imported the audio from the video into my DAW. Then I just put on a loop for the first section, what'll probably be the verse. And now I'm just gonna play it on a loop and see if I can come up with a melody. I don't know if that's showing anything or not. Okay, so then I moved the little loop section to, I think what'll probably end up being the chorus or maybe a pre-chorus, I don't know. I haven't decided all that stuff yet. Now I'm gonna do the same thing for that section. possible. Simple. Okay, so here is the drum track where I draw in the drums. I decide on the tempo and then just made like a very basically timekeeper track, which you can't hear. How about now? And then I'll probably just put that on a loop. And then when I plug in my guitar, I'll just play it a bunch of times until I get it how I want, or maybe one time, whatever it takes. With this one, I think I'm gonna go back with the drop D tuning, but we'll figure that out. That's that. So this is where I cheat. I'm not just going to play the whole song. The timing's a little bit off on that one, the end. Okay, so that's a little bit. I'm just cutting it up into sections. It's annoying. Okay, so use this little thing, flex time, and down here we're gonna slide that over. Timing fixed. Okay. Tripod. So I think I'm actually gonna start with that and drag everything over, bring in my first part. I always leave a little bit at the beginning in case I want to do like a drum intro or a riff or something. I believe I only had 3. So the timing is better on this one, so I can just copy that, and they all fade out. The blend. So I also color code stuff for myself. So pink is my intro, green are my verses, orange is my chorus, okay. Now I have to decide whether I want a bridge to be just a solo on the verse or chorus chords, or whether I want different chords. What do you think about that? Okay, we'll see if we can come up with some bridge chords here. I may end up using nothing. Metal. record that. Okay. So we just need an end. An end like that. We'll try both. So create. No, a bit longer. That's one possibility. Mute that, do another version. I don't know. I actually think that one for the end. But I wonder if I can't use this other part in here before the bridge. So what if I... Oops, forgot to unloop it. kind of metal, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna take it out later. Okay, so I recorded on that track. Turn off the monitoring. But my actual guitar sound is made up of 3 tracks. There's one to the right, one to the left, and one in the middle but quieter. Done all this without saving it. We'll call it Project 27 for now, the default. Okay, now I have to do the bass. Okay, so with the bass, I do the same thing where I just do a section at a time. So I'm gonna do first find a bass riff for the verse just by playing it on a loop. I'll probably do that one. Come on, brain. There we go. Now the same thing for the chorus. I think just keep it simple. Okay, now for the intro slash chorus thingy. I like the sliding part rather than just hitting the note. Okay, so my phone died while I was making the last one. So what I do after I've got all the guitar parts and everything in, then I take this piano track down here and I write in the melody, which looks like that, which if I change it looks like actual sheet music, but I prefer this visual. And then I have this as a guide to sing along with. So this is the aforementioned digital way of getting it in tune after the fact. So I'm gonna double click on that track. It opens up this, it's called the editor. We use something called flex pitch. So I'm gonna select all of the, you can see when you look, come on, focus baby. That's the note, the little square around it, that's where it's supposed to be. So it's a little flat, as you could probably tell by listening. So I just select all the notes and I set to perfect pitch. Oh. So now I'm going to do it for all these ones too. Flex pitch. All my notes. Select them all. Perfect pitch. Okay, so as I said before, there's this middle part that I like. It's almost like its own song. Sometimes I do that. I'll make a bridge and then I like the bridge so much that I just make it its own song. I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do with this or not, but this is kind of a happier sounding song. Like everything's in a major key. So the transition from this part back to the chorus sounds so weak in comparison. I kind of like the abrupt change, and I think I could write a song that sort of fits that abrupt change, but I feel like I need more sounds on the chorus there to make it just a bit more chaotic almost. Alright, I have no idea what I'll do. Ooh. That was a mistake. Okay. Another part for... Oh. My creative brain is not a good remembering brain, so I'll like play a thing and then I have no idea where I just played it. I have to find it all over again. Now let's see what the transition is like from the other part now. They'll still sound like a difference in tone. This might be bad, might be good. It'd sound better if it was in tune. And I'll tune it down so it's, or turn it down so it's not so, actually I might tune it down too. What if I turn that down all the way an octave down? Let's try that. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. So first of all, let's tune this, because that sounds bad. Might help with the transition if I like that with the drums with no guitars. Cut that guitar part out. I'll clean all this up later. This is a placeholder. Okay, that's how we draw in the drums. Yeah, maybe it'll sound better when it's better. Okay, another thing we can do is take this and drop it down an octave, transpose -12. Do the same thing for this one. I don't know if it'll sound good or not. I kind of want it to be more in the background because there's singing here, but just add thickness. Still have this end part. Let me do an octave lower like that. Oh, play it right. I feel like that's a good way to end the song, actually. I think I need to re-record. And I'm lazy. I don't like re-recording. Okay, that's what I need to do. So, what I have now, turn the monitoring off. So I recorded the second version of that, but it looks like it's quieter. Let's see. So what I'm going to do is chop that off, slide that up there. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll change all the drums and stuff. Change that from a to a crash. We're gonna have 2 crashes. fix the bass too. I won't make you watch that. So I put a different bass in there. I still have that original guitar thing. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll just time stretch it. Kind of makes it a more distorted sound at the end. Okay, so I'm done with the music part. I'll make the drums better later. Now I just have to write some lyrics. Yeah, I don't know how I'll do a video of that. Maybe I'll keep a journal while I'm writing the lyrics. I don't know. I got this bass when I was 17 years old. So I've had it now for 30 years. Whoa. Good job, bass. Okay, so I didn't want to bore you with all the drum drawing. I'm not a good enough drummer, and I don't have a good enough mic setup to actually play live drums. So I just draw them in, and it's a pretty good program. You can draw them in. They sound pretty realistic, especially to somebody who doesn't know what they're listening to. So again, slow. I can tell it was hard for me to play this slow with the guitar because I keep getting slightly ahead. I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to correct that or if I want it to maybe just not sound perfectly polished, but yeah. Temptation is to try and fill every space with a fill, but you actually don't need that. Something I learned from reading Dave Grohl's book. Anyway, you get the idea. So my last song I wrote had some piano. I've been having more piano, and I have this weird thing in my head, like, no, which genre is this? It has to be this, and it can't have that, and it's very weirdly autistically rigid. So I'm trying to break out of that and just make what I like the sound of. So I like the piano in the last one. So I think I might add some piano in this one. Part of the challenge is, I'm not a piano player, I play chords. So do I just play chords, power chords on the piano? Do I try and come up with a background melody thing? I don't know. So I'm gonna fool around with that for a little bit. So I decided against the piano. I'm gonna add another guitar track that's not in drop D. See how it sounds, just adding. So the purpose in doing that is you bring out the major, because when it's a drop D, you can't tell if it's major or minor until the melody comes in. I
I hear that in the major because I know what it is in my head, but it could also be a minor. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I could be overthinking it. Maybe I'll just record the vocals. Okay, so I wrote the lyrics, and I wrote a little blurb ahead of the lyrics. I'll just read what it says. Okay, what to write about. This was just sort of stream of consciousness. Current events, past events, my own stuff, other people's stuff. The tone of the song's pretty upbeat. The tone of the song is pretty upbeat, except the bridge. So I could go for an upbeat story, or I could do the paradoxical thing where it's an upbeat sound about something painful, like a metaphor of trying to stay cheerful, and then the bridge is the real emotion breaking through, and then washed away at the end by the mask. I could write a song about masking. So that's what I did, although I didn't want to use the word masking because then I sound too much like a therapist. So the lyrics I came up with: even though the world is burned down, I'm just getting warmed up. All is broken, all is lost, but I'm still doing fine. No one listens, no one sees this, no one knows me, no one has the time. Keep moving on. It's really just about toxic positivity in a way. Trust is hard, but we get lonely. We just want to be there. Leaves a wound that's going bad, but I can handle pain. And then back to the chorus. So just 2 verses and then lots of chorus and no vocals on the bridge, I don't think. It's just a mood thing. So I record my vocals on the loop so I can do multiple takes if I need to. You can then stitch the takes together, but I try not to do that. If I mess up, I just do the whole take again. My voice is kind of dry right now, but that tends to lead to more of a scratchy, and I don't necessarily mind that. So here goes. Even though the world has burned down, messed that up. It's getting warmed up. Even though the world has burned down, I'm just getting warmed up. So I just do little chunks like that. Pick the take I want. But since I'm going to be doubling the vocals, I'll just record that one again. Even though the world has burned down, I'm just getting warmed up. Only one take. You get the idea. I won't make you watch all that. So this very cool accident happened. We'll see if I can show you. I was recording vocals and I cheat, I'm lazy. I record the vocals for the chorus one time and then I just copy and paste them for all of the choruses because my voice is tired and it's just more efficient. So I was copying and pasting the second chorus in and into this chorus section here, but I didn't realize that I had also included the second verse in it. And so it goes through the chorus and then the second verse vocals kept going and into where the bridge was
And I was like, wait a minute, that actually works. So I threw a little effect on it, and we ended up with this miracle. Oh, come on. Oh, I like that. Okay, so that's about it. I just have some cleanup stuff to do, little timing issues and other things like that that are boring to watch. You wanted to know how I do it? That's how I do it.